Hello guys, so this is Mr. Ben, and yes, I can see some people have shown me the kind of things they've been designing in Sketchup, and I've seen some great examples of what Sketchup can produce. However, there still are a few people who are struggling to make an account, and this video is a simple guide how to make an account and how to get started. Okay, so right then, so when you go to sketchup.com, nice easy website to remember, sketchup.com, hover over the products and you'll see here SketchUp free. This is a free version of SketchUp. Of course there are paid versions, but we ain't got time for that. We want to use the free version. So we're going to click on SketchUp free. Then we're going to have this page and we're going to click on Start Modeling. Now I've already made an account. When you click on this, you'll just need to sign in with your Gmail and select your school email account. Click on Start Modeling and then you should be good to go. Of course I already have an account made, so I don't need to do that. When you go into Start Modeling, you'll see that you can save SketchUp files within the website. This is completely web-based now. There's no need for any software. All you need is a Wi-Fi connection and a laptop. Now you might remember what I said a couple of weeks ago. It's not essential, but it certainly is useful to have a mouse to use with SketchUp. Just as I'm speaking now, I'm looking for the mouse that I had, not here. Oh well, okay, doesn't matter. So, alright, so now we're in SketchUp and we can decide to create a new SketchUp, or we can go into one of our saved ones. So this is the one that I've had done before. So let's just open this now. So I'm going to double click and it's going to open. Just like that, we have something that I've made before, and I can just continue working on this for each lesson. Alright, now remember that we have the tools on the side here. We click on each one. We have the eraser tool, the bucket tool, pencil tool. We can have different shapes, the rectangle tool, the push and pull tool, the rotate and reposition tool and resize tool, and here we have the rotate, pan, and magnifying tool. Lots of tools to remember here, so let's just quickly make this from scratch, okay? So here I'm using a rotate tool. I've built a simple room, and in the middle of the room I put a nice reception desk there and a nice big window here that looks into the room. Alright, let's go back to the home screen and let's create a new SketchUp. So I'm going to use feet and inches. You can use meters or millimeters, it really doesn't matter, it's up to you. Alright, so now I have a blank slate and I'm going to call this now test 2. I think here we go. Test 2. Save here. Done. Alright, so we have our little lady here, and of course, as we discussed, this is to give us a sense of scale. So let's use the rotate tool now and get ourselves positioned, and we're going to use a magnifying glass and we're going to scroll out. Again, if you have a mouse, you just use the scroll wheel in the middle. It's much easier. But I don't have a mouse right now. Okay, so we're just using all the different tools here on the side to get ourselves positioned so that we can draw a nice rectangle on the floor. Okay, rectangle, here we go. This is kind of like the foundation for a building here. This is how big the building's going to be. Right now the building is 2D, but we need to make this building 3D. Right now there's not much happening there. So right now what we need to do is to push this square up to make a block allowing us to have something we can work on to chisel, if you like a piece of clay, to make something. So let me go to the push and pull tool. There you go. Click, and I'm going to hover over. I'm going to click, and I'm going to pull it up. Be as big as you like. So let's, I don't know. I guess that's a decent size for a building. Nice high ceiling. Okay. Especially if you're going to make something like a museum. So now I have my block. It's not that exciting right now, but it's starting to take shape. Here you go, look. We can see it. Let's zoom out now. Again, better to have a mouse, much easier. Okay, I want to make this building hollow. Okay, so I'm going to use the select tool here, and I'm going to click at the top. I'm going to press delete. I'm going to click the front. I'm going to press delete. And to get rid of this little line here, I'm going to go to the eraser tool, hover over the line. Try again, someone interrupted me there on WhatsApp. Hover over the line and press delete. Just going to quit WhatsApp so it doesn't interrupt us again. Okay, now I'm going to let's go to the side of a building. Just remember where my rotate tool was. Here it is. Oh, no, that's not it. Rotate tool. There it is. Okay, I'm going to go to the side here. Rectangle tool. Draw a big window here, big rectangle on the side. We want this to be a nice glass window, so we're going to go to the paint bucket tool. And here on the side we have solid colors, or if we click on the little search icon here, we can choose different materials. Stone, colors, metal, roofing, whatever you like really, but we want glass because of course window is made out of glass. So we're going to click on glass and mirrors, and we can choose what effect we like. We can have a nice yellow tinted glass or blue. And we're going to click here, and we're going to click inside the rectangle, and just like that, it's now a window. Okay, so now we have a window, and we're going to go back to our building, and we want to have a nice floor, don't we? It's quite boring, this floor, so let's click on the paint bucket tool, and we can see all the different types of effects that we can have. We can have tiles. I quite like that nice marble effect. It's quite nice. Let's click on that. Yeah, it's kind of nice, I guess. All right. And for the walls, let's have a nice kind of wooden wall. Oh, we can have a nice brick effect. I like brick effects. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Alright, so it's up to you what effects you have, guys. So now we have our room starting to take shape. Okay, right then. So I want to make this into 2 rooms. So let's get our rectangle tool. Let's draw a rectangle here on the side. Oh. And I'm going to go back to the push and pull tool, and I'm going to pull this here like this. Look at that. I can make a room. I'm just going to make a partition actually, just like that. Okay. Yeah. So you see how now I've made like a partition. It's kind of cool, yeah. Now you're going to have to just fix this at the side if you do that. And to fix that, I think, I'm just trying to remember now, we just draw a rectangle back inside and it just fills it. And then we just click on the eraser tool, get rid of the lines. Look at that, perfect. Oh, now it's, okay, let's draw the rectangle again. It can be a bit tricky, SketchUp, but with perseverance, you can get there in time. You just have to make sure. Like, you know, if you're working in Minecraft, you just have to take your time, don't you? and eventually you do get there. Let's go back to that. Okay, that was some effort, but we've now made a wall and the side is fixed again. I'm not sure why we're still getting those black lines. Let's forget about that for now. I'll figure out what I did wrong there. Okay, anyway, so now we have a nice wall inside. Okay, and what we can do now is we can put a nice front desk here. So on the side here, on the right hand side, we have different tools that we can use to insert things. The 3D warehouse, this one here, this is kind of like what people have made to insert into SketchUp, and most of them are free, and we just kind of search what we want. So let's put here reception desk, and let's just see what we get. Some of them won't be that great, some of them will be nice. They're just made like people like me and you. You're going to get a nice kind of futuristic looking one that matches the decor. I think that matches the decor. It's a nice kind of dark brown. Let's click on the download button, and it's going to download it, and then we're going to have it inside our model. It's quite small right now, isn't it? So we can fix that. So let's just click to set it in place, and then if we go here, on one of these buttons, let's just change the size. I think it's this one. Let me just find it. We're working together here, guys. Oh yeah, this one here allows us to change the size. So we click on this button with the arrow pointing to the top right corner, and it gives us all these green squares. And we just need to click on one, and we can change the size. Now, whoever made this made the box too big, because this is like much bigger than the actual object. But I think that's a good size. Okay, what we need to do now is rotate this so that it's facing the front. Okay, I don't like it being in this position. So I'm going to go back to the side now, and we're going to look for the rotate button. Let me just find where it is. Guys, the reason why I made this video, because you can pause this video and you can try it out, you can replay. So this button here, the rotate button, gives you like a compass, and it has red for side, green for front side, and blue for underneath. You're going to stick it underneath the object you want to rotate. You're going to click once. First click. Then you're going to draw the line out where you're going to rotate. Second click. And then you can rotate to how you want it to look. And once you're happy, third click. And then it's rotated to how you want. Now we want to move this now. Okay, so how we can do that, we click back on this, and we have here the move button. Click on this, click on what we want to move, and we can move it. I had no idea why it's just sunk into the ground. Let's try again. Alright. There we go. Yeah, SketchUp can be very fiddly, but once it's just trial and error really. Alright, so now we have a nice reception desk. Yeah, it's looking like a nice building now. Alright, so let's put some shelves here at the back, and this can be the last thing that we do. So we're going to go back to SketchUp, and I'm going to click on, I'm going to type in shelves. And we want some nice fancy shelves, don't we, that look cool. Like office shelves. Let's type in shelves, office. Let's see what we get. I like this one here, the wall-mounted shelf here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have this one. All right, let's click on this. It's downloading it. It's inserting it. All right, let's have this against the wall here. Click. Remember how we can resize? We can resize with this button. And let's just make that nice and big along the wall there. Okay, I'm happy with that now, so I'm going to go to the selector tool, and I'm just going to click away from it anywhere, and there you go. Alright, starting to look nice now, isn't it? This little room we have going on here. Let's put some nice artwork on this wall here. Let's go back to the Sketchup store, and let's just type in ART, art painting, wall art. Let's see what we get. Alright, try and find something we like, something a bit fancy, I guess. I guess this looks kind of nice. Let's click on this. Downloading model. It's very small, isn't it? I'm not sure I like this one. Let's see if we can just... Yeah, I don't like that. Let's try again. Art painting. See what we get this time. Alright, let's try this one. Okay, this one is not the right position, but we can work with this. Alright, it's on this side of the building. Okay, so let's change that. Is that? Let's try it. Let's ignore the painting. Alright, let's try one more time. I'm going to try it one more time now. Here we go. I'm determined, guys, to get this painting. Looking good. Oh yeah, there we go. We got there in the end, didn't we? Just took a bit of time. Like anything, always takes a bit of time. Alright, there we go. Still not quite perfect, we still need to just push that a little bit to the front. Okay guys, so this took me 20 minutes to make, and you have a few weeks to make a nice museum. Okay, this is an office that I've just made now, reception desk, nice painting, a shelving cabinet. I guess I could put a nice office desk at the back there as well for someone to sit in. But yes, persistence and time, and you will get there. People spend years, don't they, on Minecraft making worlds, and SketchUp's no different. It's all about the time and effort that you put into it. So, yep, watch this video, fast forward, rewind, pause, and skip to the bits that are important, and try your best. Thank you very much, guys. I hope this video was helpful, and I'm just about to post this on the classroom right now.